German manufacturing risking taking the whole economy into recession. I want to bring in Marcus Ashworth now, Bloomberg Opinion columnist, following some economic data around the Eurozone. Marcus, the headline numbers were an improvement. Beneath the surface, still worrying. What are you focusing on this morning?
Well, I think the headline numbers, as you said, they're just noise. A marginal uptick, not even worth talking about really in Germany, 43.6. The French number was a little better, but overall it's 47 for manufacturing. We know the service sector is strong. There's nothing wrong with the German domestic economy. But the reality, they've got a manufacturing export problem. Their client base, China, is on a capex down cycle. It doesn't matter what they do to try and stimulate that, other than perhaps cheapen their currency. But we know theoretically that's out of their power. So the reality, Germany's got to wait. It can do a little bit of fiscal stimulus if it so wants, but it's going to be noise. And 50 billion or 55 billion is absolute chump change in the overall context of what Germany is. But, you know, the domestic economy is fine. Wage growth is strong. You know, there is no real consumption problems there or service sector stuff. It's just the fact that their unique skill and selling proposition is based on a market which is on a down cycle.
And Marcus, in the last 24 hours, I just wondered to what degree it is noise, what is happening with the bond market. Yields just starting to pick up. It's not dramatic. We had a bit of pushback at the 30-year yesterday. The debt agency came out and admitted that maybe they put too much on the table to issue on that maturity. But this morning again, up another 5-6 basis points. Too early to make any noise about that?
It probably is, yeah. As I wrote yesterday, I think that there's plenty of following wind coming behind with the ECB fairly next month. We're certainly going to get a meaningless rate cut, and we'll probably get some meaningless QE stimulus, but it will buy more German bonds, and therefore there's a supporting fact behind there. So I wouldn't read too much into this. Bear in mind, this 30-year got a negative 27 basis points. You know, relatively speaking, it's cheap to the 10-year. Yeah, it's having a little bit of wallow on a poor auction, but the Bundesbank is always there to mop up the slack, and then it will resell it on.